What's up everybody, Yogi here. Today I'm doing Ninja Road Season 6 using nothing but free-to-play ninja. And the best part about this Ninja Road is it's probably the easiest one they have ever made. It is possible to complete this using only my first team with nothing but free-to-play units. So you can replace any of the characters there with your Stage 6 Path Naruto or Sasuke, any other banner characters you pull, and it will be even easier to get done. So when it comes to your second or third team, you can throw on whoever else you need and you are pretty much good to go. And like my previous Ninja Road videos, I speed up the clips, cut out the loading times, and I'm going to be giving some tips on what to expect on each map. So there's nothing special with these guys for map 1. They're really weak and easy to beat, so you can just regular attack to beat them all. If you want to, you can stall on one of them to get all of your jutsu ready for the next map. So for maps 2, 3, and 4, they're all going to pop up in the exact same formation you see right here, and they're going to have combo inflict status ailment. It's different for each map, but you can pretty much take out these guys with some regular attacks, use a jutsu if you want to, and stall back up on one, because once it's just one left, they don't really do anything bad to you. You know, they need their teammates to be a threat to you. And when it comes to my second team, I just switch to them so I can stall up my jutsus and have it ready in case something goes wrong with my first team and just for backup. I do not end up using them at all for this run, but it never hurts to play it safe. Alright, now we're on the Shikaku. When it comes to all of his spots, they all deal 250 damage, and all of his spots except the main body, which in this case is his mouth, they have 12,000 HP. So you can use your jutsus and take them out and then easily just stall on him because he's not going to be doing too much damage and go into the next map, or you can just go all out and use your jutsu and beat the main body. On the map 6, we got 3 versions of Sasori. They have combo slip damage. Their jutsus give you slip damage, but they all have around 7,000 to 8,000 HP, so just a jutsu or 2 will be good enough to take them out. Map 7, we have One-Tailed Naruto. He is very easy. You can just beat him with regular attacks. Now the thing about this is if he stays alive long enough, he will use his jutsu, and instead of an attack boost, he gets perfect dodge, substitution, and a barrier. So at that point he becomes really annoying to beat. Nothing impossible to beat though, he's not hard like that. Now for map 8, we have all these body units. This is the best stage to get your 80 hit combo on, so use your ultimate or jutsu with a high hit count and you can easily reach that. Characters like Fu, 2 Suns Naruto, Pain, any of the 6 paths, you know, Naruto or Sasuke. And yeah, it's very easy to get. If you don't want to worry about the high combo and you just want to beat this, I still recommend you use some jutsus or ultimate to get rid of most of these guys since you don't want to get comboed. And even then, they only deal 140 damage, 98 if they're doing a combo attack, so they can't take you out immediately, but the damage will rack up eventually, so you want to get rid of most of them quickly. On to map 9, you have the Sound 5. They all have combo status ailments and around 7,500 HP. So you can easily just use a jutsu, get rid of all of them except one, and they are perfect to stall on for the next map. Now we're on to the Two Tails, the second boss. The head and the paw both have around 15,000 HP, so you want to use jutsu or your ultimates to get rid of those spots, and that way you have a safe spot up top. If you get hit with any of the attacks from Matatabi, you will have a chance of getting slip damage, so be aware of that. And once the spots are gone, you just attack freely, move back up to the top if you need to stall back up your HP. And make sure when you finish Matatabi, whichever ninja you have out front, they have AoE jutsu. Because once you get to map 11, you have a cancel out switch spot that all of your ninja are going to start in, and you don't want to be stuck with someone who's a single target with their ultimates, since you're going to have to deal with 5 Narutos. So now we're on to map 11. We have a Naruto of each element. They all have around 15,000 HP. So that's why I was telling you to make sure you have your AoE ninja in the front so you can take them out. They don't deal too much damage, so they're still good to stall on once you have one left. And if you wait long enough, HP and chakra bottle will appear at the highest level if you want to wait for that. Also, there is a spot in the center you can switch your ninja in. You just don't start out there, so that's why you want to make sure you had it set up before you got here. Alright, for map 12, all 3 of these units have also around 15,000 HP, and all their jutsus use pushback, and yeah, their goal here is to push you into the poison cloud, so be aware of that. It's not too much damage it does if you do get pushed into it. Definitely want to get rid of Pain before the other one, since his jutsu will hit multiple characters. This is also fine to stall on, you just have to be aware of where they're going to push you. So we're on to map 13 now, all skill units, and they have massive attack reduction. If you get too close to them, you will lose 500 attack power, which is why I'm using my jutsu from the center. And you want to make sure to get rid of Orochimaru first, since his jutsu is AoE. Afterwards, just get rid of one of them and then stall on the last one that's left until you have all of your jutsus ready. For map 14, you have 5 Hyugas. I really like how they did this stage. Each of them has their own special thing they do to you. Like Hanabi seals, Neji immobilizes, Hinata gives barrier to her and her allies. One of the fathers have pushback on their jutsu. I don't know what the other one has, but yeah, they're not too much to worry about. Just use ultimate or your jutsus to get rid of them down to 1, and then stall up once again for the next map. And they all have 17 to 18,000 HP, so you can use someone like Pain's ultimate even when he's max limit broken, and he won't KO all of them. I didn't use Fu's because she would have wiped them all out. All of the characters I am using for this team are ultimate, by the way. Even if yours aren't, you're perfectly fine, since you will have 2 other teams to use. Now we're on to the third boss, the Nine Tails. Both his head and his paw have about 20,000 HP. Now when it comes to hitting the head, only certain characters can hit the head due to the way the range is. So you need to use characters whose ultimates are like Utakata, Mei the Mizukage, or someone with a very large rectangle like Shikakugara, Yugito, or Deidara, characters like that, along with Minato, who was originally made for this mission. So yeah, you want to try to take out the head and the paw. If you cannot take out the head, you can still manage. Go all out here and use all of your jutsus. Once you get to map 16, you will pretty much get back all your chakra and all of your units. So don't worry about holding back and go all out. And this definitely would have went a lot quicker if I saved up Pain's ultimate before moving on to the next map, because his ultimate also hits the head, and that would have wiped it out instantly. Also, try to finish off Kuruma with whoever is in your first slot. Alright, for map 16 we have the Sasuke retrieval mission team. Shikamaru will immobilize whoever's in the first slot. That's why I said to finish off Kurama with them if you can help it. And you want to just use your ultimates and get rid of all of them except one, and then you can stall back up from there. They all have around 20,000 HP or so, and their jutsus deal exactly 784 for some reason, no matter which one is left alive. Neji and Kiba, they hit multiple characters, so just keep that in mind and stay spaced out from them. And yeah, funny how this map pretty much shuts down a 2-unit run unless you're running somebody with perfect dodge and you have it up before you get here. Like I've seen Bandai do some pretty slick stuff to try to stop the 2-unit runs. People still find a way, but you know, it's just funny to see how they're trying to stop it. Alright, we're on to map 17 with Kamui Kakashi. It's just him, he does not move, and all he uses is his ultimate. You want to use your ultimates to get rid of him as soon as possible, since he will deal 4,725 damage to whoever he hits, and it's random every time. It could be a large rectangle behind him, plus from where he's sitting, or a long range circle in front of him. You just don't want to play around with it. It can be perfect dodge though, so if you have somebody who can do that, you're good there. On to map 18, you have these 4 skill units. They all have around 20,000 to 25,000 HP. You want to get rid of Sakura as soon as possible because she will use her acid slime with Kitsuyu, and that deals 900 damage to whoever's in the field, and you do not want to play around with that. So don't be afraid to use your jutsu. Get rid of everybody except one. They will keep healing over time, but just worry about building up your jutsu again, and then you can regular attack and finish off whoever's left. Alright, so for map 19, you have the Sand siblings. They all have around 30,000-ish HP, something around that. And you want to get rid of Gaara for sure, since he will use his jutsu and his ultimate. Kankuro and Temari don't do it only because they've never had a 6-star version, but Kankuro will jutsu seal and Temari will immobilize you. I recommend you leave Temari alive to stall on, since you're gonna get out of the immobilization quicker than worrying about Kankuro's jutsu seal. But now I'm just gonna stall back up all of our jutsus again and get ready for the final boss. Alright guys, we are on to the final map now, fighting the Ten Tails once again with the face that everybody loves. You need to use your ultimates here to get rid of the spots, since each spot deals about 1,000 damage, and each spot has 20,000 HP, so your main goal is to get rid of those spots and you're pretty much good to go. Even if something goes wrong and you lose this team, you have your backup teams and a safe spot to stay in. So you're pretty much golden once you get rid of those spots. And as you see here, he's using the sprigs. The main body pretty much will use the sprigs on the right side of the map for his first attack, then he will use the swipe on the top. So once you get rid of all the spots, your safe haven is in the bottom left corner of the map. So you can continually attack like I am going to do, and once things get bad, just go down there and stall up if needed. If you want to just lose your team and go into the next one because they have all the juices ready, you can also do that and just attack recklessly. But yeah, aside from that, you pretty much have this one, because this is probably the easiest version of the Ten Tails we've ever had. Alright guys, there you have it. Ninja Road 6 using nothing but a free-to-play team. The other teams weren't even used to beat this thing. Did it with just the one team there. They were all max limit broken. If you don't have them all max limit broken, you're perfectly fine, because chances are you guys have either 6-path Sasuke or Naruto. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video and it helps you guys out. Don't forget to leave a like, drop a comment, and subscribe. It helps out. Peace.